Welcome to this video on how migration changed South Carolina, from farm fields to city streets. We will explore the major population shifts that transformed the state's economy and social structure. Let's start with key vocabulary. Migration is the movement of people from one place to another. Urbanization is the process of towns growing into cities as people move there. Suburbs are residential areas on the outskirts of a city. The Great Depression hit South Carolina hard. The agricultural economy suffered, and cotton prices crashed. Many farmers couldn't make a living and began leaving the land, moving to cities or northern states for factory work. This was the first major wave of change. World War II spurred industrial growth, particularly with the rise of textile mills. These mills created thousands of new jobs, drawing people from rural farms into mill villages and accelerating the shift from an agricultural to an industrial economy. This map illustrates the mid-20th century population shift. Migration flowed from rural farmlands, agricultural counties, and the rural Piedmont toward growing urban centers like Columbia, Charleston, and Greenville. Now let's put the major economic changes in South Carolina in the correct chronological order. Think about when each event occurred relative to the others. The correct chronological order is 1. Great Depression causes farm failures. 2. Textile mills provide new jobs. 3. People move to mill towns. 4. The economy begins to diversify. The rise of industry fueled urbanization. Cities like Columbia, Charleston, and Greenville expanded. Jobs moved from farming to manufacturing, services, and government, attracting more people and fundamentally changing the community landscape. Following World War II, many families sought more space, leading to the suburban boom. The automobile made commuting easier, enabling developers to build suburbs outside city limits. This shifted the structure of communities, including where schools and shopping centers were located. These images show the contrast between past and present population centers. Notice the dramatic shift in density and infrastructure, from spread-out farms to concentrated urban hubs. Consider this question. How do you think moving from farms to cities changed the way people in South Carolina interacted with each other daily? Moving closer together in cities meant people might see neighbors more often, but they had less land. Jobs became tied to clocks and shifts, not sunrise and sunset. Schools and stores grew larger to serve concentrated populations. Today, South Carolina's growth continues through modern migration, bringing people from other states and countries. This influx, driven by jobs in tech, manufacturing, and tourism, introduces new foods, languages, and traditions, leading to greater cultural diversity. Let's check your understanding. True or false? Urbanization refers to the growth of cities and the movement of people into them. That's right, it's true. Urbanization is the process of towns growing into larger cities as populations increase and move to urban centers. Now, which major event started the shift away from an agricultural-only economy in South Carolina? Was it the American Civil War, the Great Depression, the invention of the internet, or the building of railroads? The correct answer is the Great Depression. This economic crisis severely impacted agriculture and prompted the initial migration away from farms for new opportunities. In summary, South Carolina has shifted from a rural farming society to one with diverse industries, cities, and suburbs. Migration drove this transformation, reshaping the economy, towns, and daily lives of the residents.